Yes. Day two. Day two of the August video challenge. And guys, I was like a kid in a candy store yesterday watching all of your videos and being tagged in tons of stuff. And then just watching the continued masses of people coming into this thing. We're up to like 475 people in this challenge. And so let me encourage you, whether you're new and you weren't here yesterday, or you were already here, but you missed yesterday. It's not about winning, right? This is not about winning. The goal of this challenge should be about creating the discipline of doing video every single day. That's the goal with this for me. That's why I created this challenge. Some of us, we're so competitive, we just want to win. So we'll do anything necessary to win. And when we do that, we cheat ourselves, because what I don't want to see is I don't want to see you guys batch create content during this challenge, because that eliminates you from doing video every day, right? After this challenge, batch creating is awesome. You should absolutely batch create, but for the purpose of this challenge, to build this as habit, we've got to be doing this daily. And it will not happen for us if we're just trying to win instead of trying to grow. And so what is day two? Day two is simply this. I just got a call. I just got a text. A few days ago, I was asked. And so here's the premise here. I would do this as a pre-recorded video. And so you can post this as a reel, as a TikTok, as a YouTube short. And the premise is, I want you to be in a personal environment, but you're talking about business content. Because most of the time what we do is we are only in professional environments when we talk about professional things. And so I want you to, while you're on your walk, while you're in your backyard, while you're sitting in the car about to go into the store, get in a more personal environment and then tell the story. Guys, today I had a question about X, and I just felt like it was important enough for all of you guys to know. And then you share it, right? It showcases you're busy, that you're working, but it's coming from a place of value and not from a place of sales. And so that is the prompt for today. And as always, look at all these people. Mike Danielson, what's up, brah? Stacy Lynn, good morning. Wendy, good morning. Facebook user, good morning. Coach O, good morning. Yeah, I just got a call from Kyle Draper. You know, you could use me if you want. So that is the prompt for today. And now, right, I told you guys every morning I'm going to give you the prompt up front, but then I'm going to coach for a little while because that's who I am. And I love you too much to leave you there. And so a few simple tips from yesterday. I got to see so many videos. A lot of you were asking questions, which is so great. Others of you were jumping in to help people. It was amazing. I love this community so much. But a few simple tips from yesterday that I saw that we can do better and grow from. The first one, guys, is don't watch your videos back. For years, when I started doing this 9 years ago, I rarely watch my videos back because no one will be a more harsh critic to yourself than yourself. And so I would record the video, boom, post it. Record the video, add captions, boom, post it. I wouldn't even look back to edit the captions because it wasn't worth it. As I watched the video back, I would be like, ugh, is that really what I sound like? Ugh, is that really the face that people have to look at? And I would end up not posting the video because I was being so overly critical of myself. And here's what we have to understand. And I had this conversation with somebody yesterday. Good morning, guys. Look at us. So some of you jumped in, you already missed the prompt, and that's all right. You can go back to the beginning and check it out. But I had this conversation yesterday. One of the guys in here, he said that he hated hearing his own voice, and I encouraged him, and he said other people love his voice. And I started laughing. It was like, then who cares what you think? Why do we let our own opinion matter more than the opinions of the people that can actually pay us money? And so if you guys like watching me on video, but I think I look fat on video, who cares what I think if you enjoy it? And so we got to let this go. My opinion of my own videos literally could not matter any less. It couldn't matter any less. Your opinions matter. And so that's what we're here to try to do. The second tip that I want to give you guys is after 2 takes, it's going to keep getting worse. This is just my opinion. I've watched people go take after take after take after take after take. And what I feel happens is the more takes I do, the less version of myself I become. The most authentic version of me is going to happen in the first couple takes. Sometimes after I do the first take, I have this inner dialogue of like, oh man, I could have said this. I should have done that. And I will allow myself at times to do a second take, but I do not do more than 2 because we get too critical, we get weird, and we end up coming off as a version of ourselves that I just don't believe is the best version. And so take that into consideration, guys, when you're doing this. Fight through. When you mess up, keep going. Keep going. It's okay. When you're sitting at coffee with a friend and you flub a word, you don't get to walk out of Starbucks and then come back in and start over, right? You probably even make fun of yourself. Did I just say that? Did I just make up a word? What happened? So be the way you would be at coffee in your videos, and let's try to knock this out in 1 to 2 takes. Also, I cannot impress this on us enough. Do not introduce yourself. All of these videos are going to mostly be seen by our friends. And so they do not need to be reminded of what your name is. It is so salesy. It ruins the video, in my opinion. If you ever want strangers to see your content, if you start off with, what's up, guys? It's Kyle Draper with, they're gone. The new people that you want, they're gone. They don't care what your name is until you've added value in their lives. And then guess what? After they find value in you, my name's above every video I've ever done. My name's above every post I've ever done. So let it go. Get the salesperson out of your brain. You do not need to be introducing yourself in video. Also, in a book that I'm reading right now, The Power to Change by Craig Rochelle, he talks about how the reason most of us fail in goal achieving is because we get fixated on the goal instead of the daily training, the daily disciplines, the daily habits that it's going to take to get to that goal. Because if my goal is to get to the end of this challenge, well, I got 30 more days of failure before I get to the final resting place of success. But if my goal is to achieve that daily discipline of video, well, now I get to win every day. On the way to the gym at 5:30 this morning, I did a video in my stories. Boom, I won. I won the day. And so we've got to focus on training, not trying. Training, not trying. And so I just said it, but just to reiterate it, right? Don't focus on the goal, focus on the habits. Today is also day 2 for me with 75 hard. And so I'm having to plan out. If I want to be successful, I'm planning out my day. I can't just wake up today and go, yeah, I'm going to do 75 hard today. I don't really know when I'm going to do it or how, but like I'm going to do it probably. If that's the attitude I take into this, I can't win. I've got to plan. I've got to create these habits. And so you need to know going to sleep tonight. When am I doing my video tomorrow? You don't necessarily need to know what it's about yet, but you need to know when, because that's going to help you achieve and grow through this challenge. And I shared this yesterday, but I think I'm going to share this every morning. Discipline is choosing what you want most instead of what you want now. When I was at the gym this morning doing cardio at 5:30, I had to keep saying, choose what you want most, choose what you want most, choose what you want most, because my gym is next to Whataburger. And I thought, my family's asleep. Nobody would know. I already got my gym pick. I could quit cardio early, go eat a couple taquitos with salsa. And I had to remind myself, do what you want, choose what you want most, not what you want now. What I want most is not Whataburger. What I want now is Whataburger. And I failed at this for too long. We've got to do this better. Some of you are doing this way better than me already. And something else that I want to share is, as we do this, right, the video for today is meant to be recorded and then post as a reel or TikTok, YouTube short. So don't edit, just trim. Don't edit, just trim. When I'm editing my videos, all I do is trim the beginning and the ends so that there is zero lag time, because we got to hit people fast. So I record my video and then I go back into my camera roll and I trim the beginning to the literal first syllable coming out of my mouth. And then I trim the end to the literal end of the last syllable. So there's zero blank space. And then I throw it in the Captions app. So for those of you who've been asking about captions, CapCut is a great app. I use an app called Captions. It's black and white in the App Store. It'll cost you like 70 or 80 bucks a year. And it's incredible. I absolutely love it. And so these are two apps that you can use to get into this stuff. Oh man, look at all these comments we've got over here. I need to pay attention to this stuff. So guys, this is all I've got for you. I never want this 8 a.m. call to be wasted or to you to ever go, oh, well, he's going to ramble. No, this is it. Day 2. Let's go tackle the day. Captions and CapCut. Captions and CapCut are the two Captions apps that I recommend, though there's plenty of them. Just pick one and go learn it. Guys, let's go win. Your people need you. I've been blown away having people ask me like, hey, can I add some people to the group? Because after I posted my why video yesterday, they wanted to do it too. Your people are paying attention. They value you. They trust your opinion. What they watch you do, they will follow. But it's hard to be a leader when you don't see yourself as one. And so realize that this challenge is about you pushing forward and coming into the leader that I believe you already are, that you have to believe for yourself. And this is just day 2. It's going to get so much better. The breakthroughs are going to be unbelievable. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have an incredible Tuesday. Let's keep the chatter up. Post in the group. Comment on people's posts. Let's love and encourage each other. See ya.